everyone to the interview series of Brand India Women in Business. We bring the series or broadcast as a flagship initiative by GCPIT Global Council Promoting International Trade and CIM SME Confederation of Indian Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, which all of us are associated with. We have a strong belief in the mission articulated by our founder and director, Santosh Ganesh, which is to empower, collaborate, innovate, and stand together as true human beings and not miss the human touch. So, my name is Kusum Kanwar, and I'm the State President, WEE, Women Entrepreneurs Enterprise, CIM, SME, Confederation of Indian Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises, Global Ambassador for Diversity and Inclusion and Education for a Girl Child, GCPIT, CIM, SME, Managing Director, KK Kids Learning Systems, CEO, Arab Skills, National Core Committee member of APER, Association of Primary Education and Research. I'm the ECA Ambassador for Principals, a former K-12 Principal, Billabong High International Schools, Milan and Santa Cruz, former Head of Corporate School Operations, Kangaroo Kids Education Limited. So it's an honor to introduce and welcome our esteemed Maharashtra Council member, CIM SME India, Ms. Rimjim Fuladi. Ms. Rimjim is the District Secretary, Pune Maharashtra Council, CIM SME, the head HR and founder at Talent Zone and Placement Organization. A little bit about Ms. Rimjim Faladi. She is an enthusiastic and optimistic entrepreneur who brings in 14 years of corporate and entrepreneurial experience into human resources and recruitment. Equipped with a bachelor's in engineering in computer science, master's in personal management, a university topper, and rank holder in psychological counseling, she has been able to take her years of education and experience in the corporate and create her own business to help other businesses. Highly creative, she loves supporting people, a persistent learner who helps and keeps herself intellectually challenged and grounded. She believes in the corporate culture that is based on surpassing expectations and not simply meeting them, which drives her to deliver the best. She believes this is the only way to stand out from the crowd. At a personal front, she's a nature lover, singing her heart out amongst the trees, rivers, and mountains that keeps her connected to divinity as well. So, Rinjim, over to you. How did you get your idea or concept for this business?
First of all, thank you so much, Kusum ma'am, and thank you, Santosh sir, for giving this opportunity. This is a great platform. I'm blessed that I'm connected with you all through this platform, and thank you so much, everyone, that you all are great mentors of me because I am you all are experienced, and I really love to be with you all. So my question is how I got this concept for the business. So actually, I always had a dream to become an entrepreneur. I left my job after 8 years of my career with corporate in Pune, and then I came to Sagar after my marriage, and I started recruiting people for my husband's company, and realized the huge gap of professionalism and awareness of the corporate culture in people. So I immediately triggered an idea of soft skills training for colleges, and after successfully running it, I found out there is no connection between employers and the job seekers over here. So I started with my recruitment company officially. This gave me freedom for working even remotely for other clients outside Sagar. So that's how I got my idea of starting my own business.
Fantastic. So get out of the box, think positive, create passion, and surprise the world. Full of ideas on mentoring, which he uses in recruitment and how to operate businesses successfully. So, what services or products do you offer or manufacture, Ms. Rimjim Filadi?
Yeah, ma'am. See, we are actually into manpower and staffing services in strategic and niche skills for all our clients pan India. Am I audible?
Frozen.
Yeah, am I audible now? I think
Uh,
there should be a network connection, network issue.
yeah, just a sec. Huh?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, okay. So, recruitment, as you believe, is never tiresome and dull, as there's always a new challenge and something new is always coming out in the industry. So, technology is evolving, Rimjim, and in order to adapt to new normal in the COVID situation, even faster than it used to be in the past, how do you advertise your business, your product, and services?
I do take help of social media and LinkedIn for advertising my business and whatever the requirements we have with the client. So I have more than 10,000 plus followers on LinkedIn. So it's a great platform. And through other forums, I use social media for advertising.
Fantastic. And what do you attribute your success to?
My attribute of success would be I have that potential to grow, have the passion to do bigger in life, and I never say die attitude. So, and I dream for the unseen. I have that enough power to challenge my limits. I do have a flexibility and trustworthiness in whatever I do.
Fantastic. So, concentrating on clients' demands and matching it with the right talent in the market by filling the gap. In simple words, client
Correct.
recognizes you as a strategic and long term partner. Very nice, Rimjim. So, what do you look for in an employee? For the right fit? That's the 21st century skills. What will be the norm?
Basically, there are a few soft skills which I look into a particular employee if I want to hire that person. I want that person to be emotionally strong, like he should be he should be contribute the quality to the work in the group, and then he should be self motivated with a positive attitude, willing to learn and grow, and adaptable to the new culture. That's how I find my employees.
Fantastic. So thank you. So it'll be right to say here that IQ gets you hired, EQ gets you promoted and staying on the job. Leaders with high emotional intelligence understand how their emotions and actions affect the people around, around you, around them. So, Mr. Rimjim, do you work locally or nationally or internationally?
We do specialize in niche hiring nationally as of now. We are planning to do it internationally very soon.
Fantastic. So tell us some key points that is so unique about your business.
I mean, there are many people who run similar kind of consultancies, but I do believe in exceeding the expectations of our client and not simply meeting them.
Fantastic. So, anything that you want to talk about change, that, only thing which is constant in this world is change.
Correct.
So, to stay relevant with challenging times and grow, it's very important to change. Upskill yourself. As we spoke,
True.
Rimjim, before this, you've told me to upskill yourself. There is no better example than the current situation. We changed the way we operated businesses remotely. So, what have you been, or what are your some break moments in your career?
There are many break moments in my personal and professional life, like losing clients while I'm not able to multitask, or due to some household things, or there are many things we as a women we need to multitask, and at the same time due to that we sometimes there are break moments. So I feel those are the break moments
And your make
when
moments.
so when you become mother after a career, there will be a career break, and then that time you feel quite anxiety is there, and then to get back to the career and get back to the work life again. So I think that was my break moment in my career, you can say.
And your make moment.
Make moment when I am able to do whatever I have decided to get a particular client. You can say that it is really tough. People may feel that getting new clients are really tough, but then when you want something in life, you are more focused about those clients, and you do the work with more enthusiasm and more focus. At that time I feel that when I get that client or the target is completed, that is my make moments. in the career.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's very reflective. So, after all, failures are the greatest learnings in every field of life, and time is the best teacher. So, even as your child is growing, I know that, the way you are adjusting to everything. So, that is, life is teaching you, and that is, time is the best teacher. So, why is
True.
gender balance and having a more diverse workforce important, especially in senior management teams, according to you, in your view?
According to me, ma'am, the every gender has their own qualities of like risk taking, versatility, multitasking. So if there is a good balance between the team, there is always a promotion of leadership and development between the team members. So I feel there should be a proper gender balance in the team.
So good mixture, right? It's so intense
Yes.
to have a good mixture of male and female partners. Also allows for better
True.
career progress, sustainable promotions, motivation, and good retention. Diversity is a fact, but inclusion is a choice we have. So, what made you choose this type of business?
Mainly when I was about to start this business, there was no location constraint to grow my business. As in, if I mean, I have grown from locally to nationally. So in that path, I did not see any constraint for the location. I was being in a smaller location, I was still able to cater all of the clients pan India. So that was the best part of my business.
Fantastic. And does your company help the community where it is located?
Yes, this the answer for this is yes, because we have provided number of jobs to many job seekers in local when we started our organization and created a platform for multiple companies for searching the right talent in the city. I have actually received an award by Sagar TV News for being the super businesswoman for Sagar 2019 and 20 for Excellence Creator Award for all my contribution to the society here.
Fantastic, Rimchim. So, if any, what challenges have you experienced as a woman in business during your overall career?
If I can see for my overall career, women of the business things, women in business is less in my city. So due to maybe due to the cultural differences we have, and being a businesswoman, you have to focus on work, but you cannot avoid your family and kid is another biggest challenge for every woman in the business.
So, the most challenging part of being a woman in business was the cultural and the thinking differences, right? Because in your
Right.
city, which is still growing, and women are getting out of the box to make their own career. Great. And so, have you ever turned down a client?
Definitely, yes. It's all about gaining and losing the clients. Business is all about ups and downs. So I definitely the answer is yes.
Okay, so if you had one piece of advice to someone just starting out, what would it be?
I seriously feel everyone deserves respect and we should have some empathy for everyone while we are working in a group. So there should be a growing and progressive attitude, and you need to be a real constant learner. Be happy you got the ladder that to grow towards your business. When you decide that you need to do something for yourself and you need to run a business, then that is the ladder which you have decided for yourself. So just step in. First step is difficult. Other things you have to manage one by one. So believe in God, but never depend on Him. So self motivate yourself and definitely take breaks whenever it is possible.
Oh, fantastic. So, respect everyone is what I hear, and have some empathy for people who work, with you directly or indirectly. Having a progressive attitude is so, so important. And how did you get credibility so quickly?
So, according to me, if people like you, they will trust you. And if they trust you, they will do business with you. So, everything needs to be consistent and matched with whatever you deliver. I remain genuine, sincere, honest, and loyal for my work. So, this is how I get my credibility quickly. So, the best part is I never compare myself with others and always try to be a best version of myself.
Fantastic. So treat everyone with respect, not because you expect something, but because you know everyone deserves it. It's really so profound. So, if any, how did you develop key partnerships?
So, according to me, when you deliver quality with highest speed, exceeding the expectations of your clients, which actually develops the key partnership between you and your partners, that was the
So,
key.
absolutely. So, when you deliver quality, with highest speed, with exceeding the expectations of your clients by understanding the loopholes and the business requirement, you develop trust from them, as we were speaking about it. And, you did share this with me. So, how did you get funded, or what creative strategies did you use to execute minimal cash flow?
So in my business, I invested very wisely on the job portals we usually use for searching the right talent according to the skills required by the clients. So I usually reuse the relevant resumes with a different client on the similar requirements. So this is we reutilize our resources. So that's how we execute the minimal cash flow for our business.
Oh, lovely. So, in this industry, or any industry, if you can have clients in the same field, you can reuse your candidates pipeline with them as per skill requirement. Fantastic. It's such a great way to, have in that and not have too much of cash flow. Wonderful. So, what was your biggest mistake, Jim, if I may ask, and how did you deal and learn with failure?
So, according to me, I used to think that my biggest
Yes.
mistake I thought was leaving my job. Like, you always get a monthly salary while you are in the job, but then it is not at all similar with you cannot expect the same thing in the business immediately. So I feel grateful that I did mistakes and learn from it. So I mean, if you learn from a mistake, this is the way we grow. So I feel mistakes are a part of learning.
Fantastic. So, what get from you is I don't see my downs as my failures, and I count them as my learnings to grow. That's so fantastic. So, if you were given a chance to restart your business, Rim Jim, what would you have done differently?
Mainly, I feel that I would have not done those mistakes that as a fresher in the business I have made. So I would rather have founded a mentor in the similar industry to get that guidance. Rather doing mistakes, I would have got that guidance. So I miss that thing. When if I want to restart, I will definitely do this thing.
Great, yeah. So I so resonate with you. How I would do my business differently. So, what
Correct.
about being with CIMSME?
So being with CIMSME is like it's a great platform because all the professionals who are already entrepreneurs are connected on that platform, and I really feel that it's a great opportunity for each and every one of us to get mentored by everyone, by each other rather. We can have those qualities. We everyone have one special quality in that particular person, so we can learn from each other. So that's how I feel
Absolutely.
we are great to be together.
Terrific. So great being with CIMSME to get connected with all the entrepreneurs on different fields. And we can also get connected with different forums like how, we've got this forum today and we are interested in to gain what learning or what we are missing, in our life as well. So how do you balance work and life responsibilities?
It's actually not that easy. How easy the question looks, but I simply multitask and plan according to the priorities to manage my family
Yeah.
and business at the same time. So I trust my work and my capabilities to deliver every task with quality and perfectionism. I always self motivate to do things and strive to be the best version of myself. So I keep smiling as you always see me at every problem of my life, and strongly believe that whatever happens in life is to make you ready for the future. So simply believe in yourself and just go ahead, do your best.
True, absolutely, Rimjim. I so agree with you. So we both have a big smile, always. So believe in yourself, ladies and women, all of you who are listening to what Rimjim has to say. Stay positive in life and live to the fullest and take breaks when you need it. Definitely, we all need breaks. So who inspired you and why, Rimjim?
Yes, this is a very good question. I mean, I would really want to say something here that as a child, I always saw my working parents multitasking, doing teamwork, and struggling for finances sometimes. So I always wanted to earn money at that time, become independent, and show the world that there is nothing which I cannot do. So while I was growing, I
Nice.
got inspired from every woman I meet. I mean, starting with the maid, retailers, small business owners, or homemakers, or even top class management women. So I actually get inspired with everyone because, according to me, every woman is special and they are doing their best with their qualities for the society and their families, rather. So I aspire to be my best version in life.
Fantastic. So it's like, you promised yourself, to give equal opportunities to any job seeker who are talented, but not getting a chance to show the talent. So you entered the field of human resources, and now it's history, as you said. Fabulous, Ms. Rimchim. I picked up multitasking mantra from you. The more you work, you can accomplish during your day. The more productive you are, reduces procrastination. Multitasking can help you feel more accomplished because you can then complete more than one task at a time, as we did today the whole day. So this feeling of productivity increases motivation and encourages people to keep working on their task. And thank you so much for the multitasking. How will you help lift other women entrepreneurs?
So, while growing, I struggled to get my first job. Even after getting through so many interviews, I promised myself to give equal opportunities to the job seekers, especially women who are talented but not getting a chance to showcase their talent. So, if someone is eager to learn, I will always give a fair chance to let women grow in their desired field. So, I feel let's celebrate her success without questioning your own. I feel individually we are one drop, together we are an ocean, and I believe in strength of ocean. So, not last, but the main thing which I really like is the success of every woman should be the inspiration to another.
Wow, the success of every woman should be an inspiration to the other, and that's how we inspire each other at CIMSME. Now, if we can, I can go to the next question. How has being with CIMSME helped you so far?
The best part of CIMSME, what I liked was to grow your network, to self analyze yourself, to get that trainings or to get that mentoring with everyone you connect. So there is no one who will say no to you for anything. If you need like any kind of learning, if you want, you can reach any person in this group. So the best part is there is no top or bottom. There is no senior or junior. We all are equal and you get equal treatment in this group. So I really like this thing about equality is really good in this group. I really love to be a part of this.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rimchi Faladi, for speaking to us today. There's so many of us listening to you. Your passion and commitment is contagious. I resonate with you on the trust you place on your work and your capabilities to deliver every task with quality and perfection. Also, that you get a confidence and optimism from your families. Thank you, all families out there listening or hearing us out today. Kindly do take notice how important you are to us. So, ladies, what I hear so profoundly is to grow a business means to face countless uncertainties with a smile, as Rim Jim does, facing many challenges, handling a newborn. She has never underdelivered in terms of providing quality recruitment services to all her clients. Loyalty creates a sense that is mutual commitment to success. Maintaining the confidentiality and truthfulness for everyone is a must. So, thank you and namaste. Until we meet again with our next powerful guest in the interview series of Brand India Women in Business, a flagship initiative by GCPIT Global Council promoting international trade and CIM SME Confederation of Indian Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Thank you.